Hello, hello, everyone. I am so happy to be with you today. This is Thursday. We are in the free business coaching for the group, the Facebook group, Successful Leading Woman in Business. We are live today, and today we are going to talk about a subject that I love, which is how to master the art of success. There is not so much possibilities to be successful. Whatever success means for you, there is a right way and a shorter path to go there and to get what you want from life. If you want to get most of your life, if you are willing to get more clients in your business, if you are struggling with visibility and I want to be visible, but I don't feel comfortable in being visible. All of those things are little topics that by one, they added up. And somewhere to have the success that you deserve, the success that you work so hard for, then you need to put all those pieces together and make sure that at the end of the day, you get the results that you want. And not by working 80 hours a day, a week, 80 hours a day, that's not possible, but not by working 80 hours a week. We are not on life to spend our time to work. So at some point, whatever we put, any energy we put in our business should get some feedback, should get some results. And mastering the art of success is to put the right amount of energy and to get the most of it. So you're ready? That's fantastic. Drop a comment in, because I am on StreamYard, so if you don't drop a comment, actually, it's difficult for me to see that you are here. I am more than happy to help you to create the money you want, to live the life you want. For those who don't know me, because we have so many new members, I am Benedict Ertzen, and I am the host of the group Successful Leading Woman in Business. And I've done a lot of things in my life, but what you need to know is that at 50-year old, I had created enough wealth besides my corporate salary to retire from any operations and to live the life I wanted. So now I dedicate my life to help a new woman entrepreneur to create the money they need to live the life that they want. What does it mean for you? This is just up to you. But the process is amazingly the same for more or less everybody. And so I work with new women and I help them to build a profitable, unshakable, and consistent income stream. And there is two things that is necessary for that. The first one is to have the inner work that will maximize your greatest asset in your business. I mean, you are your greatest assets. How do you maximize who you are, what you believe in, what is it for? And all of this is what will make a difference in your business. This is the first thing you need to do. And the second one I work with my client is to provide them the systems and strategy to be efficient in their business. This is more of it, and there was maybe an issue is, well, we'll see. So let's dive in. To master the art of success, you need to consider yourself and the environment you're in as a whole. What I mean by that is that there is three big pillars on which you will need to work on. The first one is your inner work. This is yourself. The last one is the outer world, where you live in, who is around you, and what you are doing. And in between, this is what I call your personal power. So let me share this with you. Yeah, this is it. So we have the inner world. When I'm talking about the inner world, I'm talking about you. who you are, what do you like, what do you believe in, what do you love, what is important for you. This is your why, your for what, your everything. Why have you decided to make a business? Why are you listening to this video today? This is all about you, and there is nothing and nobody else which is included in that. That's the part which I call the inner world. You can have different personalities in it. You can have different topics, like just we have different balloons on the photos, but this is you. What is in your head, between your two ears, and in your guts. This is you. On the left, on the last part, you have the outside world. The outside world is ours, it is. You cannot change anything about it. It doesn't belong to you, it's totally external to you. But life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. And this is your job to rewrite and to reread all the circumstances in life to make sure that the outer world, the outside world, the way you read at it, the way you look at it, and what you are doing with it will serve you. And in between, we have what I call the personal power. The personal power, by definitions, belongs to you. This is part of your inner world. But it's also belongs somewhere to the external world, because this is your way to interact with other people. Your personal power is at the frontier between your inner world, and your outer world. You need to know that any outer triumph started with an inner work of the same magnitude. So the more you want to be, to create, the more the next level of your work, of what you want to achieve, is very high from what you have today, the more you need to work on your inner work. There is no way to escape from that. And if you believe so, you are not at the right place, because you will struggle a lot to get your success. To get your success, you do need to work inside in your world before you can even be showing up outside. So we will dive into the three big buckets that I've just shown you. You have the inner world, the personal power, and the outer world. So to make it easy, because we are still in the months after being the best-selling author for Aspire, Women Finding Their Purpose. And so this book and all the interview I have done on, so you can check the interviews on the YouTube channel, Benedict Urson. Let me show that for you. No, I didn't have it, so doesn't matter. YouTube, Benedict Urson, you will find all the interviews that we have done already with the woman, but you can also buy the book. It's 99 cents on Amazon. It will be very easy. And all the proceeds goes to charity helping women. So when we are talking about the inner world, so the method I'm creating is Aspire. Aspire is ASPIRE. The A and the S will be the inner word. It's authenticity and setting up for success. This is some things that you will start to do. You have nothing and nobody to take about. The P and the I is for personal power and inner child. Those two pillars will help you to stand out for who you are in front of the world. And the last two letters, RE, are for reframing and enjoying. And those two pillars will help you to read in a certain way the circumstances of the life, so they can help you. Okay, so let me show you that. For Aspire, we have the inner word, which is the A and the S for authenticity and setting up for success. The personal power in between the two words is the P, personal power, and the I, inner child. And for the outer word, we have the R and the E, R for reframing and E for enjoying. So this is the methodology that actually I have used for years and that I still use with my clients. The book has just helped me to put that in the right order. So let's talk about that. A, aspire A, authenticity. What does it mean to be authentic to yourself? It means that you know exactly who you are, what is important for you, why it is important for you, and for what do you want to do it. So I am making a difference between the why and the for what. In French, the word is pourquoi. The pourquoi can be written in one word, which is the why, or in two words, which will be the for what. So what is quoi, more or less in English, in French. And so it's amazing to see that in French, this is the same word. We say it the same way, except that there is a space between the pour and the quoi. And the difference between the two is that whatever happened in your life before is the reason why you are here today and what you are doing is so important for you. But this is not your vision. This is not where you want to go. The pourquoi, the why, belongs to the past. It has made who you are today and why you want to go further. And the pourquoi in two words, which is for what, is your vision for the next. It belongs to the future. And in that for what, you will find the real reason why you put so much energy in your business and why you want it to work. And I see a lot of things on the internet that people are just mixing the two things. What is in the past is in the past. This is not the reason why you are doing your business. The reason why you are really doing your business and the reason to get results is a for what, is what will happen in the future for you and for the people you want to help. So in the for what, there is other people considered in the equation. And those people will be the one to give us the momentum to get results. In the why, there is only us and our past. And so wherever you are today, if you want to reach the next steps, you are in this transition phase between your past and your future. So when you think about your why, when you think about who you are, why you are doing this, and so forth, don't forget that what really matters today is not the why, it's a for what. So that's the first thing I wanted to share with you. Second thing is set up for success. So set up for success is still in your inner world. In your inner world, you are yourself with yourself. Nobody can help you on that. Is where do you want to go? What is important for you to go? And you can see how both authenticity and setup for success are just linked together. Where do you want to go? Why is it so important for you? And this, where do you want to go, is the goal for success. If you don't know where you want to go, you have no chance to achieve it and to meet and to go there. It's just like a boat on a big ocean or a big lake, and you don't know where you want to go. The wind will just make you make circles. With the wind, you will just make circles, and you will not go anywhere. So setting up for success is defining the goals that you have. The goals that you have today might not be the goals that you had 5 years ago. That might not even be the goals that you had 6 months ago or even 3 months ago. And if you are in a huge transition phase, it doesn't have even nothing to do with the goals you had anytime in the past. So you decide where from now you want to go and what do you want to achieve. And this is because you will decide that you will feel it and that you will have all the chance to get it, because what you focus on is where your energy is going to be. So focus on what you desperately want in your life. And what you want in your life is not necessarily what you need, which is another concept. But nevertheless, you need to know where you want to go. What is the ultimate and best ideal situation you would love to be in? So that's the two first part of the methodology, is the authenticity and the setup for success. The second part of it, which is the personal power. So personal power has two pillars as well. So first one is the personal power itself. Your personal power, I've got a very, very simple definition, is your presence. Is the energy that you radiate, is your vibration, is what people perceive from you. Your personal power can be different from one day to the other. Inside, it's not, but on what you are showing, it can be. And that's the reason why this personal power bucket is in between the inner world and the outer world. We don't have personal power on ourselves alone. And our personal power cannot cannot belong to the exterior world. It has to be inside. But it's in the frontier between the two. This is the way you show up. This is the way you stand up. This is for what you stand up. This is what you believe. I believe business is meant to be easy and fun. I believe that this is what I have lived and this is what my clients are experiencing. Business is easy and fun. This is what I believe. I'm standing up for that. And I'm doing a video today with you to make sure that you get what you need to make it easy and fun for you. This is a personal power. And your personal power belongs to you, but it is visible only in the way you show up. And so this is the reason why I call it presence, energy, vibration. This is the kind of things that you enter in a room and everybody is looking at you. What have you done? Nothing. You have not even speak yet. But by your presence, by the way you stand up, by what you believe in and what you just rayonate around you, people perceive that. And this is something that you can work on that. If you need to know how, when you want to speak, to be sure that this is your message and nothing else, you can be heard. The template that I have used for decades to get my message go through. This is what I've used to be promoted. This is what I've used to be successful in my life. And this is what I still use each time I have next steps to go through. So just drop "be heard" in the comment and I will come back to you. Just make sure that your message is the one that you want to pass. It's part of your personal power. The way you broadcast your message, you emit your message, the way people can receive your message, all of this is part of your personal power. And the more you work on it, the easier down the road it will be for you. So that's a P of aspire. The I is inner child. This is my favorite. I love the little girl inside, and I work so much with my clients on that. So usually we have a meditation or something, and I remember Julie. Julie was just like you. She was struggling with life. She didn't I mean, it was a good life, but she was not satisfied with it. But she didn't know where to go, what to do, what to choose. She leaves a job, she creates a business, where to go and what to decide to do. And so we work on her inner child. And through the connection of her little girl, I remember that all of a sudden she said, I get it. This is what I need to do. And from there, her success was just skyrocketed. I mean, it was, even for me, it was difficult to follow her because everything fell in place very, very, very easily. She was in her inner child, in her little girl, and the little girl is your best friend. She knows exactly where you need to go, what you need to do, and she can help you on that. So that's part of the personal power. Again, your inner child, it belongs to you, obviously, not to anybody else. But nevertheless, it is in the interaction. This is the inner child that will help you to be in an interaction with the outer world to get what you want from it. And more even from the inner child is what you need from the outer world, the outer world. So we have seen for the inner world, we have authenticity and set up for success. We have seen that for personal power, we have personal power, and which is a presence, and the inner child. The personal power is more what we want, and the inner child is more what we need from the outer world. So this is in between, in the frontier between the two words, me against the other. And the third part is the outer world. The outer world, I have chosen a photo that is actually a brain and the connection. Reality, we don't have access to reality. We always have access to reality through our history. Is what any new situation we are in, our brain automatically try to put the new situation in a box that it knows already. So it will scan any things that happen in your life already, and it says, okay, that reminds me, this is the same kind of things that, and so, okay, I put the situation and I put it directly in that box, and I will treat it as any other situation. That's the reason why changes are so difficult. So this is a psychologist. I was passionate by that when I went to get my degree in psychology, because it is so true. Actually, we are living the same thing. You are watching this video and I'm imitating it, but my experience and your experience is very difficult. Yet the reality is the same. I'm talking to my screen and you are looking at your screen. So it should be the same screen. It is the same reality. But the way we do it, you and me, is different because we don't have the same role, but on top of that, we don't have the same history. And so there are some words behind which I will put some meanings, and there are some other words that you will put another meaning for you. And that's the beauty of the communication and the difficulty of the communication. So obviously, whatever we do with the outer world has to do with communication. It's communication when we speak, but it's also communication when we receive. When there is a circumstance in your life that you are not happy with, the way you will read it and the way you will make it part of your own world is 100% on you. It has nothing to do with the reality by itself. This is the way you perceive it. And the way you perceive it belongs to you. And the good news is that you can change that. And that's the third pillar. So the third pillar is the R and the E, reframing and enjoying. Reframing is, I am very frustrated because I wanted this and that. And actually, what I get is totally different. I can be pissed off. I hope it's okay to say that in English. I can be very, very frustrated. I can go in very negativity. I can be very angry. I can be all of that. Will it serve me? I don't think so. So if it doesn't serve me, then I should drop it. How can I reframe? So reframing is neuropsychology, NLP, neuro-linguistic. I don't know in English what does it mean, but nevertheless, this is a concept, psychology concept as well. So all our brains are working the same way, and so we are on this. This is our ability to say, okay, I see. Reframing is really like a frame. Imagine that you have a frame and you look through for the life. But if you change the perspective from where you look at things, or if you change the size of the frame, or if you change the color of the frame, you will see different things. You can take as well the idea of the glasses. If you have your sunglasses, everything will be much darker than if you don't have them. And if you put your pink glasses, everything will be pink. So this is the way you decide, this is a lens you decide to look at things. And when you are not happy with something, there is certainly a lesson to learn. I recently learned a lesson that cost me a fortune. I was so angry against that lady who somewhere has still me my money because I didn't get the beginning of what was planned. But somewhere this is me who was in that situation. And so I put myself in that situation. I signed this contract that was not fair. I did it. So the question is, I can blame her as much as I want, but the reality is that it will not serve me. What can serve me is to say, okay, how can I make sure that it will never happen again? What did I have to learn from this situation to grow from it and to leave it behind me? And that's where the E of enjoying is coming. How can I enjoy life even when I am so frustrated, so negative, so unhappy? How can I enjoy it? You can go through gratefulness, you can do a lot of things for that. But the main point is that life does not happen to you. It happens for you. So whatever happens in your life, it has some things to teach you. And this is only you who can learn that. Because if you decide not to learn that and keep in the blaming, then there is no way that you can find the meaning of it. And success comes when you start, you go from blaming to meaning. Because then you are in control. Then it means that everything that you want to do is just for you to do it. It means that you are in the driver's seat. You take ownership. As soon as you take ownership, you can make things happen. You are in control. You are in control. And so this is the 6 steps that are in 3 big buckets. Inner word, personal power, which is a way we show to the world who we are, and the outer world and the other circumstances. We cannot change others, but we can change the way we look at them. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. I'd be more than happy to help you on that. And you can join the group, the Facebook group, Successful Leading Women in Business. And I will be more than happy to help you on that. If you need my help on it, just contact me and drop call on Facebook. And then I will come back to you. There is no reason that your business is not easy and fun. If it is easy and fun, one of those 3 buckets are wrong. Your inner world, the way you perceive the outer world, or the way you interface. with the outer world. And the good thing is that the three buckets are under your control. So you can change them. Just do it to get the most of your life. Imagine a life where you wake up every morning, you are doing exactly what you want to do. You are having the impact that the world is waiting from you to get. You have all of that. And you have the success that you deserve. You have worked so much for that. Get it. Step up and get it. So this is what I wanted to share with you, and see you later in the group. I will just add that. No, that's okay. Just like this. See you soon. Bye bye.